What is up, everybody? Hold on, let me put the live link. Live. What is going on, guys? We live. We are live. All right, boys and girls. NQ is moving. NQ is moving. It's a good sign. This is a great sign. How's everybody doing? Our trading go last night. We didn't get. I don't think we got a trade last. Or yeah, we did actually. I took a trade. Ended up being a little early to the short side, but we rejected this 4-hour gap up here absolutely beautifully. Got a short entry there, and yeah, y'all see how that goes. So I gave out this 25,000 level as pretty much like an intermediate term target, which was right under the previous month low, and it was beautiful draw on liquidity. So I'm going to delete those for now, but we did just reach into this 4-hour low here, which is also an important low, right, because it's a swing low. And now we're going to go for these next. Okay, these two are next. So 24,610, 24, like that little area over there. That's going to be what we're targeting here. Okay. So, yeah, let's see if we can get an entry here in this Asia session. I would like to get an entry here at 10 p.m. on a 15-minute fair value gap. Most likely it'll end up being. So we'll see if we can leave like maybe this 15-minute open and get that entry. I guess we'll see. But yeah, this right here, you guys see where we rejected from. This high day here, current high day got created at this 1-hour wick CE, right? So when I talk about high a day or low a day, I always tell you guys about higher time frame PD arrays, specifically the hourly and the 4-hour. This is a higher time frame PD array, so this could be a potential high of day candidate for sure, right? This is a really good high of day candidate, so we'll see if maybe that can stay respected. We can respect that high and continue this move lower, because I would really like to continue trading shorts. So yeah, we'll see if we can get a trade here inside of this range. Would be absolutely beautiful if we do. Ooh, this 15-minute gap might get hit before 10, which wouldn't leave me with much. Yeah, 15-minute just got hit here. So I don't know. I mean, we'll see. If we get a 1 minute like sell model from inside of here, I'm totally down with entering a trade. I'm not opposed to it, but I would have preferred for that to get hit after 10. Do we have SMT here? No SMT. That's rough. No SMT in there. Why not bullish? We're not bullish. We're not bullish until my low of the year target gets hit, bruv. That's when I'll go bullish. But so far, we've hit this previous month low. It should continue. Right? Very simply put, it should continue lower. Don't see a reason for this to reverse yet. Yeah, we don't have any SMT inside of here, which is a little... Yeah, I can see we have some SMT up here at these highs. It's not the best. We have some internal SMT. It's not the greatest, but it's there. Let's see. They're usually waiting till 10. 4-hour open, bro. 4-hour open. Waiting for that 4-hour open. How's your day? It was pretty good, bro. Pretty good day. Solid day. Can't complain. You know what I mean? Let me switch. Let's switch it up. Oof. Maybe we get a 1 minute sell model here. This would be the change in state of delivery right here. Right there is our change in state. Might get it. We might actually get it. Only reason I'm not a fan of this is because of the 10 p.m. open that we're going to get in 30 minutes. That's the issue. That's the problem. So the question that somebody just asked, you want 4-hour open and manipulate higher to where? There's like nowhere really for this thing to manipulate to except higher, which would mean this is no longer high day, right? It would have to go up here into this hourly. Like, that's the only place. There's nothing on the 15 minute, so it has to see this hourly. This one's mitigated, has to see this hourly. That's the only one. So, I don't know. Do I think it can go like that high? I mean, it could. It's definitely possible. But I don't know. I don't know. I think I'm gonna wait and be careful and just kind of watch here. What's your low of the year? I gave it in yesterday's stream. You never take trades from gaps that are already mitigated? No. Unless it's a Wick CE trade? No. I do not. So. Yeah, it has to be a fresh gap, bro. How do you deal with not taking trades when there's no setup for your model, and how long did you go without taking trade? I've went a while without taking a trade, bro. I've went like up to, I think I went, the longest I've went without taking a trade is probably like 2 weeks, close to 2 weeks. I'm just, you know, bro, like slowly when you kind of, I guess, ascend in this career, you get to a point of realization that, you know, you're holding yourself back by taking trades that don't align with your model. So I really just only take trades that line up with my model. Unless I'm on an eval, I'll mess around on an eval. But on my fundeds, bro, I will only ever take a trade that aligns with my model, and there's literally no exception to that at all, ever. All right. We got a new high that was created, so this is now the change in stated delivery level. Did we need a bearish candle? Yeah, this doji candle here, we consider a bearish candle. If it's a doji, we consider it to the opposite side. So, but we have a new change in state anyways. We have it right here. Also, real quick, just want to test the delay on the stream. Can you guys type yes in the chat as soon as you guys hear this? Type yes in the chat as soon as you hear this. Should be okay. There we go. Nice, nice. Okay, like literally no delay. Very nice. Amazing. Perfect. Okay, figured it out. We figured it out. We're all good. We are all good. This might get the change in state here, maybe, and no. Nope. No change in state yet. See if this closes. This, if I do take this, you guys got to understand, this is a risky trade, bro. This is a risky trade. Here, let me make sure. There we go. Yeah, this is a risky trade, so just want to put that out there. Not normally, for sure, not an A+ setup here. 100% not an A+ setup. It's a decent setup. If we're focusing on just mechanical model, this is a decent setup. But because of the 10 p.m. open that we're about to have in 20 minutes, makes it like not so great of a setup. Okay, it closed. I'll try it out here. Stop at the high. Again, pretty risky. So just be careful if you're taking this. This is very risky. Best look is once 10 a.m. or keep saying 10 a.m. bro, 10 p.m. opens up. But the issue with 10 p.m. is like there's nowhere for it to manipulate in this range, which would mean we need to create a new high a day. And if this thing has true weakness, it should just reject from here. And then 10 p.m. creates essentially a new fair value gap, a new 15-minute lower to manipulate into. Right, so 10 p.m. would just be a continuation as opposed to a reversal, right? So this here, I'm essentially anticipating some bearishness, right? Continued move off of this leg that we just got, and that's it. All right, very simple, very simple. If we take the GAN box and we take high of the range to the low of the range, we are also in a premium, so not a horrible look from the range standpoint. So worth a shot, but understand it's pretty risky. We got a 30-minute here. I don't watch the 30-minute, so it has to be 15, 1 hour, or 4 hour. I don't really watch the 15-minute, or sorry, 30-minute. I'm tweaking out tonight. Still respecting the first percent of 15-minute FVG. I think you're talking, which first presented 15-minute FVG are you talking about? Or maybe you're talking about this one, the one we're currently in, or what? Which one are you talking about? What first presented FVG? Which 4-hour candles do you not trade at all? It's not because I don't want to trade it. It's because I can't trade it, but I don't trade the 2 a.m. and the 6 a.m. because I'm asleep. And then I end up trading the 10 a.m. Sometimes I trade the 2 p.m. And then obviously, sometimes I'll trade the 6 p.m. Very rarely will I trade the 6 p.m. and then 10 p.m. I'll trade. Target, target Blasky. I mean, like first target here, 25.030. This is break even. And then the lows are going to be like a nice final target. 6 p.m. always feels so dead. Yeah, I mean, it's the open, so I mean, it's not going to have like insane volume. Sometimes it does. Sometimes 6 p.m. moves, bro, a lot. If we hang around this area for too long, this trade will get stopped out because then it's going to want to get through this 15 minute. And then the 10 p.m. would be bullish to go higher into that bearish 1 hour that I pointed out earlier. This is like, that's the only place for this to manipulate, bro. 4 hour, we have this 4 hour here, and I'm pretty sure this lines up with the 1 hour. It does. So that 4 hour lines up with this 1 hour gap, which makes it even better. But obviously this is quite a ways away from where we're currently trading. That's 226 points away. So we got some time before it gets there. And then we do have 8:30 a.m. news tomorrow morning. So it could be tonight is one of those nights where it's not going to get a move tonight. It might get it tomorrow instead, right? Like absolutely one of those nights, because we have 8:30 news in the morning. So we'll see how this goes. What am I eating? I'm eating grapes. I'm eating G-rapes. Yeah, definitely got to get moving here. I mean, we're close to break even. Again, like if you're tailing me on this, just accept the risk, right? Understand this is a very risky trade. You know what I mean? I don't want people to moan and complain if this is a loss, right? You got to mentally part ways with this loss if it hits. So this trade, I'm going to lose. Let's see. If this hits the stop loss, I lose. How much do I lose here on 1 mini? On 1 mini, I lose $510, right? So if you cannot stand to lose 510 bucks on this account, get the fuck out of the trade. ESYM respect. I see structure better than Q. I just joined him in literally the same trade, damn near. It doesn't look horrible, but it also doesn't look the best. This trade I would give like a B grade setup, and it is only because of this 10 p.m. that's coming up. Otherwise, this is a really good setup. What am I targeting? Current Asia low. Current Asia low is a nice target. This is my break even right here. Partial and break even is going to be right here at, what is this, 25.30? So like 40 points basically is partial and break even. Current Asia low would be nice TP, and then like, you know, lower from there. Nice move here. Very nice. Ooh. Targeting European low. No, I think, bro, I think this thing is gonna melt, bro. I want to be very honest. I think this is, I'm super bearish. Like, I'm very, very bearish. I've been bearish from the highs. If you can go back and watch my stream where I said this is gonna be the high. I am bearish until, I'll tell you guys exactly when I'm bearish till. 23,875. That's the first level that I'm bearish till. 23,875. So I still got 200 points to go for that. I'm pretty bearish. I'm pretty bearish. You're in longs, bro. You guys can't see the -1 here on the chart? I'm in short, not long. Why would it be going down and my P&L going up? Was good, Lucas. You long in this? Bro, yo, I cannot be bothered with the dumbass questions tonight, bro. Let's make a deal to not ask stupid ass questions, please, guys. It would be really, really nice if we could do that. You know, let's ask some higher IQ questions. Bro, oh my god, bro. Yo, I think I'm gonna have to start banning the rage baiters. I might have to start banning the rage baiters, bro. That might be, it's gonna get to that point one day. Some of you guys are rage bait crazy, bro. You guys are professional fucking rage baiters. When is midnight? Oh, dude. But you know what makes it worse is that you guys are trolling right now. The when is midnight, the what time is midnight is a meme now. But you guys got to understand, somebody genuinely asked me that question. Like, being so serious, asked me that question. Shout out to my boy Mills, bro, for asking me what time is midnight. Like, being dead serious, too. And there's break even and first partial, guys. Break even and first partial. So if you're in this with me, go ahead, go break even. Take your first partial if you're in multiple contracts. W trade so far. I remember Mills asking that. Yes, bro. Is this a flow model entry? Yes, it is. It is a flow model entry. What's the trade idea? 15-minute fair value gap, 1 minute change in state of delivery lower. Pretty easy. Nice mechanical model. Nice, bro. Off to a amazing start, bro. Making up for New York already, eh? Yo, shout out to my boy Ross Funded, bro. Me and Ross Funded are banking right now. And whoever else took this. How often does Apex run 90% discount? 90% they run like here and there, like occasionally. It's not all the time. They do run, they all mostly always will run like at least a 50% off. At least. I took it. Nice, bro. Let's go, Will of Bleach. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, my boy Will of Bleach. What's your TP? This was my first TP right here, right? This was my break even and partial. And now I'm looking for the Asia low. The current Asia low is what we're looking for, guys. I need to move with some speed. The same speed that we saw here before this 10 p.m. opens. Okay. Otherwise, once 10 p.m. opens, this starts to look not so great. So, yeah, keep that in mind. You think I should get in on a retracement? Do whatever you want, man. I was red for a while. You guys, look. I entered this trade. When did I enter this trade, bro? I entered this trade here at 9:39. So it's been 20 minutes of me being in this trade already. So I can't tell you enter now. I mean, I was in drawdown for a little bit. You could have entered at any point then. Beautiful, 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 beautiful trade so far, bro. Beautiful, beautiful trade so far. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. We hit 4 figures. We hit 4 figures. Officially 4 figures. Let's go. Ross funded. My boy Ross, bro. Let's go, man. We're break even on this trade, so I don't have any more risk on this trade. If you're telling me you shouldn't have any risk on this trade either, so pretty much free now. How'd you do this morning New York session? We didn't take a trade, New York. Do you have a trail stop? Yeah, I'll trail my stop. Just took 1 micro. That's fine. I mean, to be honest with you, it's still a riskier trade. You have lifetime subscription for Discord? Yeah, I do. I do have lifetime. I only have lifetime. Reversing that, or trying to reverse that break-even partial level. What's good, Phantism? Do we have... Yeah, so right here, we have the 15-minute wick. So this CE is a level we can watch. So that's 986.25. Make sure you guys mark this level on your chart. Watch this level, because if it's going to reverse, that's the level it's going to reverse at, okay? But so far, it's fucking looking absolutely beautiful, bruv. Absolutely beautiful. You know, you didn't feel any FOMO yesterday? Hell no, bro. You think I give a fuck about FOMO? I always is another trade, bro. There's always another trade. You have a Discord? Yeah, I do, bro. I do have a Discord. I'll try to join. Been following you and Sniper and Ralph for a while. Also took the same trade. W's. Let's go, bro. Hell yeah. Yeah, Ralph and Matt are my boys. My homies, man. Shout out my bros. My main issue I fixed when I first started trading. I mean, the main issue I fixed was probably, I would say overtrading. And I'm gonna like group up revenge trading and like all that stuff into overtrading. But that was my main issue. And having too much weight on the money aspect of trading. Like, I put so much weight on the money, which a lot of people still do, bro. That's like a common issue right now. Majority of your guys' problems is gonna, it can all be traced back to money. What's your reasoning for trading now versus New York? I trade both. I trade now and New York. Day trading, Ralph? Yeah, day trading, Ralph. Is the consistency rule on Apex on trades or on days? Consistency rule on Apex? Oh, I'm pretty sure it is on trades, not day. It's on trades. Yeah, it's on trades. How'd you solve that? I just, bro, over time, man. Like for me, I did it over time. Look, you know the way you guys are sitting here in this live, and you guys get to like soak up all this information from me, and you guys get to like hear my experiences and use them to basically not have to experience the same things, right? And basically you almost get like a head start, right, in your trading journey. I didn't have that. I didn't have any YouTube live to watch. I didn't have any mentor or anything like that. There's literally nobody that I had, so I had to figure this shit out by myself. And so, you know, for me, it was like a matter of just trial and error. That's what it was. Just like fixing different things and seeing what works and what doesn't work. And as far as like my discipline went, I got to a point where I realized I was just standing in my own way, and that if I want to take this serious, I have to be, you know, disciplined, almost like this is a real job, a real business. I have to treat it that way. A lot of people treat this like a job, or not a job, but a lot of people treat this like a hobby or like a fun thing, bro. People trade for fun. right? Because it's like you get like the same euphoria that you do from gambling with trading, right? But you don't know that you can actually turn this into a career if you do it properly. So, you know, if you're one of those people that's standing in your own way, you're no different than a gambler. You might as well, swear to God, you might as well go to the casino. No joke. And you might even have better odds there. This market is ass. So, yeah. I thought Powell was your mentor. I started trading before Powell, bro. How could he be my mentor? Powell's my friend. He's not my mentor. What do you think about order flow? I don't use order flow, but I mean, more power to you if you do. Look, unless you come into my chat trying to like FUD me out of my trade or like, you know, saying some bullshit. Like some guy commented yesterday, I think he was being serious, but he was like, yo, the MACD is crossing over, like, be careful. I was like, bro, like, at that point, I will hate on your strategy, okay? But as long as you don't say some bullshit to me, I promise you, I will not have anything bad to say about your strategy, because at the end of the day, it all works. Everything works. To some extent. Everything works. Okay? So, it really is all about you as a trader. That's it. If I know I stand in my own way over trading and revenge trading, then how do I fix that? Well, that's like number one, right? Is understanding that you're standing in your own way. And the way you fix it is by stop fucking doing those things. You know the problem. Like, bro, you gotta just, at some point, just man up and stop letting your emotions control you, bro. You know what I mean? Like, lock in. There's too many people that I think you guys don't have, like, you guys don't have, like, a sense of urgency to make shit work, bro. In my situation, when I first started, I had nothing. You guys got to understand, I had no money. I was working a dead-end full-time job. I used to be a car salesman. Where the fuck is that going to take me? Absolutely nowhere. Do I want to sell cars for the rest of my life? Hell no. I didn't go to college. No plan B, nothing. So, bro, I had nothing. So I had a sense of urgency to make this shit work. So when I found out, like, I'm literally standing in my own way by doing this, this, and this, and this, I did whatever I could to fix it immediately. And, you know, now I'm here. And I'm not saying I fixed it right away, right? I didn't fix it right away, but, you know, it took me like 1.5 years to become profitable. It wasn't an instant thing. I'm targeting this Asia low, guys. I'm targeting this Asia low here. We're almost there, boys. We're almost there. And a little bit. Come on, just a little bit longer. Come on, get there. And come on, bruv. What are we doing? Let's go. You got it. Get there. Get there. Boom. TP smashed. TP smashed. Boom, baby. Go ahead and I'm going to exit out my trade, but W fucking trade right there, bro. Oh my God. Let's go. Let's go, bro. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Yo, I'm gonna need everybody to do a W spam, okay? I'm gonna need everybody to do a W spam. We haven't done one in a little while. Hold on. Hold on. Wait. Chill. Not yet. Okay. Give me some W's. Everybody spam W's. Give me some W's if you took this with me. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Chat is going crazy. Boom. Boom. Let's go, bro. Fire. That's how we do it, baby. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. That is just simply how we do it. All right, guys. W spam is W spam over. W spam over. Shout out to you guys, bro. That was a fucking solid one. Hell yeah, bro. Okay. Now, before we continue any further, does anybody need a trade recap? Do you guys understand why I took this trade? You guys understand why I took this trade or no? You need a trade recap? Okay, all right, here we go. We're going to pause the music because now this is where we get to the sauce, okay? Recap incoming. Recap incoming, bro. I'm going to recap it. Everybody, I need silence while I recap, okay? I need silence while I recap. Let me put in this thing right here. That right there. That right there. Okay, cool. So let's run a recap. All right, so all the way from the top, bro. All the way from the top. You guys know how we do it, all right? So where does the bearish bias derive from? Well, I'm going to kind of skip over like the overall bearish bias because I've talked about that the entire week. I've been overall bearish. I'll just discuss this right here. So we have a 4-hour fair value gap here. This is yesterday, by the way. 4-hour fair value gap, right? And we hit this 4-hour fair value gap at 2 a.m. for that 2 a.m. PO3. And this is the daily expansion lower, okay? That's where this thing is expanding from. Now, where is the draw on liquidity? There's several clear draws here, right? Several swing lows that we use as a clear draw. We have this low here, we have this low here, we have this low here, we have this low here. Like there's no reason for this thing to bounce yet because again, there is no higher time frame PD array here for this thing to reverse from. Remember, in order for there to be a reversal, okay, there always has to be a higher time frame PD array, whether that's 1 hour, 4 hour, daily, weekly, whatever, okay? So that's where the initial bearish bias between yesterday and today derives from, okay? We're literally just expecting a continuation here today. Now, speaking of today specifically, just this Asia session, okay? Just this Asia session. Where does the bearish bias just this Asia session derive from? We have this hourly candle right here at 4 p.m., right? The 4 p.m. hourly candle. 4 p.m. pushes into this hourly fair value gap, right? When we push into a PD array on a candle that is on a time frame 15 minutes or higher, that candle, especially once it wicks like this, becomes a rejection block, right? So we create a rejection block right here. A rejection block is a PD array, right? And at the start of the stream, I talked about this as well and how this is a solid high day candidate right here, okay? And the reason why this is a high day candidate is because this is an hourly PD array. Remember, every time when we are looking for a high or low of day inside of a PD array, that PD array needs to be from the 1 hour, the 4 hour, or the daily, right? Usually those are the 3 time frames, but it's really any time frame over 1 hour, right? 1 hour, 4 hour, daily. Those are the 3 time frames typically that you'll see that sponsor a high or low of day move. So you always want to use those time frames. In this case, we have an hourly PD array. We have the wick CE push into the hourly PD array and clear rejection, right? So obviously we're anticipating price to go lower from this point. When I run this back, right? If we're rejecting from any PD array, right? We have that is an internal range liquidity to external range liquidity move, right? So if we're rejecting from a PD array, where do we expect price to go to? A low, right? A high or a low, a swing high or a swing low. We don't go from one PD array to another PD array. We go from PD array to a high or low. So where are we targeting here? This is the first target. Okay. Now let's drop down into the lower time frame. Now you guys see how the bias is built, right? This is me building the narrative. Bias is getting built. Now we can drop down into a lower time frame. What's directly under the 1 hour is the 15 minute, right? So that's the first time frame you want to go to scope out some sort of an entry. What do we have here? This is another thing that further solidifies a bearish bias, okay? What do we have right here? Bullish 15-minute fair value gap, right? Again, where is a PDRA supposed to deliver to? A high or a low? Where is the high, that the swing high that corresponds to this 15-minute fair value gap? This, right? Do we hit this high? No, we don't. So that means we are effectively bearish, right? If a bullish PDRA is delivering and does not deliver to a high, that is more bearish than it is bullish, right? So that's another thing that further solidifies a bearish bias. Okay, let's continue and watch what happens here. Okay, so we get a big leg lower. This is the first target, right? So as soon as we hit the first swing low, we know this thing is pretty bearish. Where is this thing going to go next? The next swing low, right? Pretty simple. We form a 15-minute fair value gap here, right? 15-minute fair value gap, as we know, aligns with the 1 minute time frame. 1 minute time frame is the lowest time frame you can get a market maker model on. Market maker buy, market maker sell model that's the lowest time frame you can get one on. So whenever you're looking for confirmation entry, the lowest time frame you can go to look for the PDRA is 15-minute. 15-minute, there's your PDRA. There's your push into the PDRA. All you're looking for now on the 1 minute is a sell model of some sort. Now, the sell model, the entry itself, differs for everybody. For me, I look for a change in state of delivery, right? What I'm looking for is liquidity sweep, change in state of delivery, right? We have a liquidity sweep right here. This internal high gets swept, and we get a change in state of delivery on a candle closure underneath this candle here, right? So that becomes my entry. A candle close below there is my entry, right? So that is exactly where I take that entry, and partial goes right here, right? Because it's the first swing low. So partial and break even happen right there. And that's it. Does everybody now understand this trade from the bias to the entry itself? Like, do you guys understand this trade? Anybody that doesn't understand any part of this trade at all? Let me know now. Everybody gets it? How do you confirm a proper change in state of delivery? A higher time frame PDRA, and then the aligned time frame has to create. Basically, you're looking for an order block. That's it. That is all you're looking for. That's all a change in state of delivery is. It's the leg that makes the high or the low, a closure below that leg. Explain it again real quick. Hell no. What indicators do you use? Right here. These are the indicators I use. Would you have taken a trade off the 1 hour rejection block? The 1 hour rejection block. Which one? The one up here? I mean, it looked pretty good. I missed it. I would have, but I missed it. If I have 15 evals, but I have no more money for more if I blow them, what risk do you recommend? I would suggest you paper trade until you get more money, because this constant fear of like needing money is going to really hinder your ability to trade properly. What's good, Elijah? You just missed out on a trade, brev. Ross, bro. Yo, Ross, did you hold to the full TP? You better have. Do I trade gold on Asia? I trade gold sometimes if NQ is being slow, but in this case, NQ like had a decent move, so I would rather just trade NQ. $200 across 3 accounts, total 600 funded. Hell yeah, bro. Let's go, bro. Fire. 850 for me, 5 micros. Hell yeah, bro. You didn't need SMT for this trade. There was internal SMT here with ES. I missed it and took the long on the pullback. Okay, nice, nice. This 10 p.m. should go lower again, by the way. So I think what's going to happen here is we might leave this 15-minute, this fresh 15-minute that we have here, we might leave this open, and this current 15-minute closes in 3 minutes. It might push up there, and that might be the manipulation leg for this 10 p.m. But because I'm still bearish, I'm not just because I closed the trade, I'm not bullish anymore. I'm still bearish. This thing is still going to go lower. Not a doubt in my mind about that. Q, you're really starting to connect the dots for me, bro. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. That's what I try to do, bro. That's what I try to do. Look at gold. What did gold do? Yeah, big dump. Holy. Massive dump on gold, right? What is the abbreviation PRNA? I think you're confusing PD array with PRNA. It is PD array, which is a premium discount array. It just refers to fair value gaps, order blocks, like all those things. But you look at silver, bro. I'll look at silver once I get an alert from you, Elijah. The only way I'm looking at silver. Do you prefer trading more in Asia or New York? I'm not going to lie to you guys right now. As it currently stands, I enjoy trading Asia much more. Like, it's not even a fucking debate, dude. Asia is just much more enjoyable to trade just because the structure is actually really nice. If you understand how Asia works, it is literally better to trade Asia because you can capture the entirety of the daily expansion if you play it correctly. Had I entered on that hourly rejection block up top, bro, I would have held this thing the entire way. I'd still be in the trade. I would have held it the entire way, all the way to tomorrow. So yeah. It's just about, like, you know, when and where you get the entries. What's there to understand about Asia trading? Well, you have to understand what Asia session is going to deliver and which one is not. You got to understand and understand which Asia session is going to accumulate, which one is going to manipulate, which one is going to distribute. You got to look at these things. If you can understand that, then you know exactly how to place your trades. For $2,000 drawdown for evals, what risk would you take for a trade? For evals, I size heavy for evals, bro. I size pretty heavy on evals, like 2 minis, 3 minis for evals, 1 mini even. I usually take change in state of delivery if I see displacement only. Would you say that might hurt my trades in the long run? Change in state of delivery by itself, that concept means nothing. It has to be sponsored by a higher time frame PD array in order for a change in state of delivery to mean anything. I'm going to go over this again, document it. Good, you should. I mean, these lives are recorded and like they're always there for you guys for a reason. That's the reason why I break it down, bros, for you guys to look at and understand. Would you not be bullish towards the upper 1 hour gap? No. No. I would be bullish into this 15-minute gap. Matter of fact, I might even take another trade here in this 15-minute gap. I can't lie. Hold on, let me switch accounts. I might take another trade off this other account. Because I don't, you know what I mean. Okay, here we go. We're on another account now. Might get another trade here, boys. We might get another trade here. 15-minute fair value gap here. 10 p.m. manipulation leg. Let's see if we can get up in here in these next 10 seconds. It looks pretty fucking good. I'll take another one. Brother, I'm shorting this shit till the yearly low is put in. That's bottom line. This thing is bearish. You just sell the pop. You'll be good. Continuation. FOMO, don't do it. How's it FOMO? I caught the trade. What are you talking about? I took it from the high to the low. What FOMO would I be feeling right now? How do you manage all those funded accounts, bro? Pretty easy. I just do firm by firm. What's your yearly low? I gave it in yesterday's stream. I told you. Apex won't allow me to trade open trades on MNQ. Anyone having the same issue? Should be fine. I'm on TPTs right now. You copy trading 5 accounts right now? No. No. 1 account at a time right now. Let me turn the music back on, right? Turn the music back on. Sorry, I was in a car accident yesterday, bro. You're gonna guilt trip me like that, bro? Now I feel forced to give it to you. Because now I feel bad that you got in a car accident, bro. You just guilt trip me crazy, bro. Listen, I'm never giving these again. If anybody wants them, they're gonna have to fucking dig for them. These are my 2 levels for yearly low right here. 3, 2, 1. Now they're gone. Yeah, I did see Apex halted it, bro. Yes. You trading 50Ks? I'm trading 50Ks with TPT, bro. I trade 50Ks on all my props right now, so. I feel so traumatized from bad PA. I don't trust trending price. Nah, I feel you, to be honest. PTSD. You think Asia's better than New York? Right now, I do think Asia's better than New York, yes. Trump said markets will double. Hold on, let me get this straight. I'm bearish right now, but I'm bullish for the year. This yearly, the yearly candle of 2026 should close green. I'm bullish on the year. But I'm just telling you guys, I'm bearish right now for the yearly PO3, right? Yearly has to go lower in order to go higher. I highly doubt that we get a correction like the one that I would want to see, like a 30 to 40% correction on the market. I doubt we get that under this administration. So I would assume like bare minimum like 2028, dude, to be honest. What's the limit for TPT daily payouts? Guys, let me tell you guys something crazy. There is no limit. There's no limit. None. Zero limit. Any amount you want daily, and it hits the same day. You don't gotta wait for nothing. No consistency rule on TPT. Like literally no rules at all. That is it. It's quite literally the best firm out right now, in my opinion. I haven't tried all of them, but from what I've tried, the best firm out right now is TPT. Obviously, only if you use code key, though. Make sure you guys use code key. If you guys want to... Look, bro, genuinely, if you guys want to support me in any way, use code key, bro. And tell everybody else to use code key. Because it's so easy, right? It's so easy. You just type in 3 letters. K-E-Y. No more. I never turned into the stream before, so I apologize. You get this question a lot. Does 5-minute or 15-minute orb work on Asia market open? I don't know. I don't trade orb, so I have no idea. You'd have to test that yourself. You're about to have a CSD for bullish? No. How are you gonna have a CSD for bullish if there's no PD array? When the Apex discount runs out, will the PA fees return back to normal price? I'm sure it will, yeah. Use code key on Apex and past eval on Apex. www. Do you pay for live data with TPT or do you have to pay for it separately with TradingView? No, live data you have to pay with TradingView. It's different. Is discount still there? Yes, guys. All the discounts are still currently running. So we have 40% off on TPT right now using code key. And then Apex right now is 90% off until midnight tonight. Midnight tonight, Apex changes and is gone. So those are the 2 current discounts running. You'd rather trade slow Asia over super turbo New York mornings? I mean, look, it doesn't matter if it's super turbo if the delivery's ass, right? Like, just simply put, the delivery's trash. I've been right about bias every single day in New York this week. Every single day. But I have yet to get a good entry in New York. So, you know, that's the problem. Finding a setup with the flow model. What time frames do you use to find the first? Oh, did you just delete your own message? I was in the middle of answering it. You deleted your message, man. What are you doing? Can you give me some advice on how to beat the intraday drawdown for TPT Pro account? Intraday drawdown, some advice? Just size down. That's it. You only got to make 2 grand. Just size down. Why not copy trading multiple accounts? I just don't feel like it right now. Do you rush your evals or take 1 to 2 weeks to pass? No, I rush them. I try to pass well, if it's Apex, I try to pass same day. If it's like a firm that allows 2-day pass, I pass 2 days. Like I'm either passing or failing. I don't wait 1 week or 2 weeks. How do you manage 30% negative P&L rule? It's just off your total profit. You just don't fucking risk crazy amounts and let your trade go like super deep into negative. Is DoorDash guy still trading? Yes. He's in my Discord, bro. He literally paid for my Discord. He's in it. The guy's the GOAT. Pass my 500 future eval. The latest short tonight. Nice. Get a free eval now. Hell yeah. W. I need 1300 for my buffer on Apex to be done. Yeah, just size small, go micros, and just keep it light. And I promise you, you'll be all right. You'll get there. Good evening, insiders trading futures. What's up, man? What are your thoughts on quantum entanglement? Hardest firm to take a payout on? I don't know. Oh, 1 minute has, our 15-minute fair value gap has been hit now. So this is the fresh 15-minute fair value gap. Basically, the same exact setup we look for up here is the same exact setup we're looking for down here, right? No difference. No difference at all. So let's see if we can get that here. Would you ever use footprint or order flow? No, I wouldn't. I have trailing drawdown. That's the only thing that sucks. I mean, yeah, bro, but like, listen, that's one thing that you got to deal with nothing else, right? Like, there's always something that a prop firm is going to have that you're not going to like, because at the end of the day, the only way the prop firm makes money and remains profitable and in business is by you blowing your account and resetting your account. That's the way a prop firm survives. So they have to have something in place to kind of offset the no rules at all. You guys got to understand how a business works. Like, some of you guys expect like the best, bro. You're not gonna get no rules and then like nothing to kind of offset the no rules either, right? If you that's what you're looking for, go start a live account with your own money. It's just not how it works with prop firms, bro. You find one that like works with you and your trading style, and then that's the one you use. And if it doesn't work for your trading style, then don't use it. There's so many prop firms out there now. Ever look for the CSD on the 5-minute or always on the 1 minute? 5-minute aligns with the 1 hour. So if we have a 1 hour fair value gap, then I'll look at a 5-minute change in state of delivery. Y'all gotta see how these dudes on Twitter abuse these firms and explain. Yeah, exactly. But that's what I'm saying though, is there's certain ways to exploit each firm. So the way that I know how to exploit TPT, for example, is I trade TPT very differently than I trade my Apexes. My Apexes, I size small until I get past my trailing drawdown, and then I, you know, slowly scale up from there, right? With my TPTs, because TPT doesn't have a consistency rule, I go in immediately heavy. Like, I'm putting on like 3 minis on my first trade type thing, okay? And that's it. Very simple. If it hits, I get my TP. How do I get into Discord to sign up through WAP? Can't connect to Discord. Says linking failed. I have no idea. That might be a WAP issue then, or make sure it's the right. Make sure it's the right Discord account you're signed into, I guess. You still bearish with SMT at PM low? Yeah, I'm still bearish. It's still gonna go lower. Prop firm is best option for trades without risking a lot of capital. If you don't like the rules, open your own account. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, boys. Exactly. All right, might get a change in state right here. Our change in state delivery is going to be this low. Only thing is I don't think we have SMT here, brevs. We don't. We have no SMT here. So. Indicators for NASDAQ and gold. These are my indicators right here. Settings. You guys want to see the settings? Okay, here's my market profile one. Here's my settings. Here's my order block and FVG one. And here's my higher time frame candle one. Damn, still no change in state. That was so close, but not quite there. Not quite there yet. I'm looking to go short here. Which are the best two if you only have the free version? These are the free versions for all of them. I don't pay for any of these indicators. Is CISD we use as an entry confirmation? Yeah. For I trade two models primarily. I trade a model where I have only limits. So I have levels with just limits. And then this is my confirmation model. It's called the flow model. And this one I use change in state of delivery as my entry function. What does 30-minute PDR line with? 5 or 1 minute? 30-minute doesn't... I don't use the 30-minute at all. But, I mean, if an hourly lines up with the 5-minute and a 15 lines up with a 1 minute, I would imagine, right, if I had to force something, a 30-minute would line up with a 3-minute or a 2-minute. Something in between 1 and 5 minute, right? Most likely where a 30-minute would line up. But I don't trade 30-minute at all. I haven't used a 30-minute time frame in probably upwards of like 3 years. We did not get a change in state of delivery here, guys. Nope. We have to have a closure underneath the change in state level. This here was an equal closure. There is no closure below. Right? Did you see what I wrote? What did you write, Professor? Oh, there's the change in state right there. Not a bad entry here. Let's see. I'll try it, whatever. This is a separate account, so this is not the same account that I took this trade on. Completely separate account, so we'll see how this goes. Again, I'm looking for the current low, and then ultimately I'm looking for this 888 down here. 888. You see this? 888, 888. Trade number 2. Let's see. Can we bang twice? Can we bang twice here? Actually, I'm gonna go a little bit lower. We'll go to this one. Fuck it. So we're looking for this first to go break even, basically. This 1-to-1 go break even there. Maximum amount of indicators were the best 2. Honestly, market profile and the higher time frame candle one. Those are the best 2, I think. The fair value gaps and stuff you could draw yourself. What was the 4-hour PDRA lines with? 4-hour lines up with a 15-minute. Why does TradingView not show daily wicks properly? The closing price different. Yeah, I don't know, man. I've seen that happen quite a few times. I don't know. What's good, Chuck? It's going amazing, man. We just hit an absolute banger right here. We just closed out this trade, and now we are in trade number 2. Same exact trade, just different PDRA that it's playing out from. They are doing pretty fucking solid tonight. Apex shut down silver and gold due to volatility. When are they bringing it back? I don't know. Why are you asking me? Do you think I run fucking Apex? I have no idea. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Let's see. Can we get a move through this low here? That would be fantastic. That would be fantastic. If we can get a move through this low here, shows some real bearishness, right? Especially if we get displacement below there, then shows a lot of bearishness here, which is exactly what I would want to see. You got an Apex Trader funding hat? I think so. I think I have. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have an Apex Trader funding hat. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. Let's go. Oh my god. Wait, hold on. Let's not celebrate yet. It has not hit break even yet. Chill. Chill. Everybody chill out. Everybody chill out. Everybody chill out. Nobody celebrate yet, all right? Nobody take screenshots. Nobody celebrate. Or Netanyahu's gonna get our trade. Okay, so chill. Everybody chill out. I just took a screenshot. Yo, I know where you live. I know where you live. Just so you know. Dylan, what's good, Dylan P? My boy, Dylan P. Screenshot like curses all my trades. Yes, bro. That's what I'm saying. Don't screenshot. No screenshots. No screenshots allowed, bro. $1,000 left to pass eval. Hopefully we can get it here, bro. Hopefully we can get it here. You know what? I don't like how we don't close underneath these lows. It is really starting to get on my nerves. Let's get a closure underneath the low, please and thank you. And, you know, boom. Nice drop. Nice drop. Can you? I got a bad fill. Bro, don't worry. I did too. My fill here is horrible. Look at this fill. This fill sucks. I should have gotten a fill up here. I got slipped. Don't say his name. Oh, the one, yo, what do they call Voldemort in Harry Potter? What do they say about him? The one whose name we shouldn't speak or like some shit like that. Something like that, bro. The bald one. He who shall not be, okay, yeah, he who shall not be named, bro. He who shall not be named, if you take a screenshot, he who shall not be named is gonna see your trade in your camera roll, and he's gonna stop you out. So, yeah, just don't screenshot, okay? No screenshots. Until we go break even, then go screenshot all you want. Don't do. Thoughts on 900 longs, bro? I'm not long in ever, bro. I'm not long in ever. Ever. I'm shorting this market to 0. Bro, I swear to God, Alan Watch, you're getting banned. You're on your last, you're on thin ice, buddy. If I lose this trade, it's back to eating tuna with wheat bread. Not a bad combo, honestly. Pretty solid, to be honest. Yo, bro, FaZe Aru is back, bro. How do I get good looking like you? Bro, honestly, you just gotta... I don't know, bro. I don't know. I think it's just, like, I think being good looking or not good looking is just a skill issue. You either spawn in like that or you don't, man. Still mess with the turban guy? Shinobi? Shinobi? Yeah, I do. How tall are you? I'm 6 foot. Do you have any looks maxing exercises? Do you have any tips? I don't do any fucking looks maxing exercises, bro. Look at Ronaldo when he was poor. Look at him now. I guess. You gotta get some money on, and then you'll be all right. Did we get a closure underneath this low or no? We got a closure. We haven't seen displacement underneath this low, like none that I would have wanted to see at least. Like if we get displacement, it'll go straight to the break even, which is exactly what I want to see, really. So we got to see a strong move here. Right now, we're seeing kind of like a choppier move. Yeah, we'll see. This pic of Shinobi on that I DM'd you. What the fuck is this? Ah, it's too big. Bro, it says it's too large. There's a large guy in the photo. He's watching over our trade, guys. He's watching over us. We'd be all right. He's watching over us. My boy Shinobi's watching over our trade. Let me not do that because it might be bad luck. It might be a bad thing. Nice, nice, nice. 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 Keep it going. Is a man. It might be a good thing. Should I put it back? All right, it's back. It's back. Shinobi's back. He's watching over us. We're good. We're good. It is working. The candle flipped green to red. Never mind. It's not working. OMG Axe. He's attracting price. Oh wait, hold on. Let me put him down there. You gotta attract down here. Come on, Shiboni. Attract it down. Attract it down for me. Oh my God, Shaboni! Get the fuck out of here, bro. Get out of my trade. Fucking Shaboni, bro. Cooked. Yeah, see there, as soon as I deleted him. As soon as I pull back, as soon as I... Oh, never mind. This guy, man. I'm gonna blame this loss on Shaboni, alright? If this is a loss, it's his fault. For you... Is the Discord fee for a month? No, it's lifetime, guys. The Discord is lifetime, bro. It's $380 for a lifetime. Just so you guys know, I haven't said this publicly because I just don't promote my Discord like that. But my Discord is going to go back to monthly very soon, and it'll be like about $100, $120 a month. So this, like, the next few weeks will probably be your last chance to get a lifetime membership. So, yeah. My favorite, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bro. What do you think of QT? Yeah, not really a concept that I subscribe to. I used to pay for a shitty one, $300 a month. That's crazy work, bro. S7, what's good, bro? What's good, my boy? What will happen to lifetime users? They stay in. That's it. They don't have to pay anything. They got lifetime. Did you say lifetime was 380? Yes, it's 380. If you're trying to buy, by the way, some people try buying on their iPhone and they try Apple Paying. Do not do that. Buy on a browser. Do not Apple Pay, because App Store is run by the one who should not be spoken of, or whatever the fuck we said his name was. And they take like an extra 30%. So if you're Apple Paying, it's going to show like $500 or something. That's not the price. It's $380. That's the price. Would you re-enter here? I'm already in, so I can't re-enter. I don't ever round trip a trade. So like if I missed out on this, I wouldn't personally, I would not enter it once I missed out on it. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's just like a rule of mine. It's just a weird like rule that I have. That's just how I do things. So if I wasn't already in this, I would not get into it now, personally. It don't work that way on Android. Well, that's like how it works on iPhone, bro. It's because the App Store is run by that man, bro. How'd you land on 380? Seems like an odd number, kinda, you know? I don't know. I don't know how I landed on it, to be honest. It just came to me one day, I think. Oh, nice. Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, keep going. Doing that. Keep doing that. Keep doing that. iPhone scams you even after you bought it? Yes, bro. Yes. But you know what? I'll still keep buying them. I cannot buy an Android, unfortunately. So they could scam me all they want. I'll be a customer for life. You still fuck with longer expiration options? Sometimes here and there. I mostly just swing trade my futures account, bro. I don't mess with options. Like, I haven't messed with options in a minute. Build at 24,999. I got a better entry than me by 2 ticks. Futures or CFD account of $100. Futures, man. Futures. But if you want to do CFD, make sure you use Bybit. It's like the only one that I would recommend. When NQ to your low, do you think it's smart to do calls on SPY or QQ? Yes. Yes, I will be doing that. I will be doing that. And I'm going like all in, bro. Like I'm going heavy. I might even, like, no joke, no bullshit, I might sell like 1 or 2 of my cars and like I'm trying to go heavy when that day comes. Which one? All of them. Everything. I'm buying everything, bro. Brother is low-key ignoring me. I don't want to say. Wait, what did you ask? I didn't see. MNQ CSD took place a little earlier than NQ1. Would that still be a valid entry? Would you wait for the NQ1? I mean, I'm trading NQ, so I would wait for the NQ1. But if I was on MNQ, I would just take the MNQ1. Not a big deal. SPX leaps at yearly low? Yes. I mean, SPX leaps are going to be pretty expensive. But I would for sure do SPY, QQQ leaps, and then just any, like, literally every single blue chip stock ever created. Bitcoin, I don't know. I don't like look at Bitcoin. I'm not going to be participating in Bitcoin, but I would say Bitcoin around like 60K is a really good buy. 50, 60K, I think is a solid buy, Bitcoin. How much do you weigh SMT in your entries? A decent amount. At least there has to be external SMT at some point. No 15-minute top weight candle, kind of scary. Ooh, yeah, a little bit. Just let's hope it does not revisit that, right? Let's keep going. Let's keep pushing. Thank you very much. What's your target? Right here, I go break even right here. My ultimate target here is going to be 24,887.75. That's my target. And where is that being derived from? That's being derived from this low that we already took out previously. Just going to retarget the same low, honestly. Or you can be a gooder boy and target like 863. 863 is a solid target. Actually, let's just fucking put 863. Let's just target that. Work it. We'll target 863. Let's go 2 for 2, bro. Come on. Come on, he who shall not be named, bro. Give it to me, bro. Let me go 2 for 2, bro. One time for the one time. Let me go 2 for 2, brother. Come on, boy. Let's go. How many hours do you think you spent on the charts? I always have the chart up. If I'm sitting at my desk, I always have the chart up. I'm not like actively trading, or maybe I'm not actively looking at it, but it's always up. I'll glance at it here and there. I mean, I've spent a lot of time looking at charts, bro. I don't even think I want to calculate it because I'll probably get a little depressed. But you know, I try to spend a lot of time outside of my house too. You know, I do things. I indulge in things that require me to be outside. I wish Key didn't ignore you. Blasky, when do I ever ignore you, bro? What are you talking about? Don't ever say that again, bro. That hurts my feelings. He who shall not be named might be watching the stream. He might be. He might be. Yo, he who shall not be named, bro. Yo, until this trade is over, bro, I fuck with you heavy, bro. Like, I really do, bro. But once this trade is over, I'm going to switch up on you. I'm going to switch up real quick. All right. Nice. New low. New low. New low. When you move to break even? When we hit the fucking level that says break even, goddammit. What do you mean? When else? When else would I go to break even? Be honest, brother. You're in your vibe when you're trading CISD instead of FTT? Am I? You think so? Maybe I should trade FTT more. I'll really vibe out. I'm out for 400 TUI. Let's go, bro. Fire. Yo, we got to get a W spam prepared for this trade. Everybody prepare a W spam, okay? Once we get a little closer to the TP. We don't want the one who shall not be named to edge us like this. So let's wait a little bit. Let's wait a little bit. Come on, gang. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Don't twerk on my level like that. Don't twerk on my level like that and then not hit it. Come on. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Can we do it? I need a W spam from everybody in here, bro. There's 700 people in here. You guys, every single motherfucker has to spam W, bro. I don't care if you didn't take this trade. If you don't spam W, you're fake. Come on. I'm trying to get it hitting TP, like, or hitting the level, like, on the video too, you know? No, no, chill. Not yet. It hasn't hit. Yo, we cannot celebrate early. It hasn't hit yet. It has not hit yet. Wait for it to hit, and then everybody can spam W. Feel free to spam W once it hits. Do not early celebrate, bro. You guys are cooking it. Yo, everybody's a little excited in here, huh? Come on, bro. My arm's hurting from holding up my phone, dude. Let's go. Do you trade live in the AM? Yes, I do, guys. I trade live 2 times a day. 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for New York, 9:15 p.m. Or sorry, 9:15 p.m. Oh my God, Oh! W! Give me W's right now, bro. Give me some fucking W's in the chat, bro. Everybody give me some fucking W's. What a fire trade. Let's go, baby. Yes, sir. Why am I holding my phone like this? I don't know. W, boys. Boom! 2 for 2. I'm going break even on this. Feel free to manage this position. However, matter of fact, I'm gonna be safe. I'm gonna be good boy. I'm closing it. I'm closing it. I'm closing the trade out. I closed the trade. I closed the trade. Let's fucking go, baby. Let's go, bro. It's going to continue lower. It's going to continue lower. If you're holding, hold this to 864 minimum, bro. It's going to go. It's going to go to 864. I already hit 2. I'm 2 for 2, bro. Like, I'm good. I'm bang chilling here. But let's fucking go, boys. Let's fucking go. Let's go, bro. Huge. Huge, bro. Let's go, man. Fire. Fire. If you want an explanation to that trade, it was pretty simple. Okay, is the same explanation as the previous one. I'll quickly just explain it again one more time. Music's coming off. Quickly just explain it one more time again. So this previous trade, if you want an explanation to this previous trade, just go back in time to when I entered it. And as soon as I closed it, I did an entire trade breakdown. When I was in this trade, what did I tell you guys? I told you guys that if this 15-minute fair value gap is going to reject here, we're going to create a new one for the 10 a.m. to manipulate into. Did anybody clock that? I hope you guys clocked that, because that's exactly what ended up happening. We create a new 15-minute fair value gap here. Price pushes up into this 15-minute fair value gap as soon as the 10 p.m. candle opens up. That effectively becomes our manipulation leg for the 10 p.m. And we expect a continuation lower, right? The change in state of delivery here is the entry trigger. And that's it. Very simple. Very simple, bro. This is as simple as it gets. 15-minute fair value gap, 1-minute market maker sell model. Amazing session. Like, bro, you can't ask for anything better than that, dude. Amazing delivery, amazing crowd. You know, I'm not gonna lie, this is one of the more fun streams I've had. You guys that are in here right now, you guys are cool people, bro. I fuck with everybody in here. I feel like everybody's been pretty active, asking good questions for the most part. We haven't got any brain dead questions yet. We have actually. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful trade. Beautiful trade. I will be live. Again, guys, I'll be live tomorrow morning. Actually, wait. Fuck. I can't be live tomorrow morning. Oh, fuck. Damn it. I have something to do tomorrow morning, so I don't think I'm going to be live tomorrow. Ooh. Okay, whatever. I'm not going to be live tomorrow morning. However, yo, bro, stop spamming my chat, bro. You don't see me talking? Like, I would have answered your question. I'm just not going to answer it. Okay. I'm not going to be live tomorrow morning. I have something to do. But usually I live stream every morning, 9:15 a.m. Eastern and 9 p.m. Eastern for Asia. Okay, those are my 2 times that I go live here on YouTube. Okay, completely for free here on YouTube. So if you guys want to lock in, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications. You're going to know exactly when I go live every day. Tomorrow morning, what I'll most likely end up doing is I'll be in the Discord. I will have a I'll have a session in the Discord for premium maybe. But unless I can get actually, let me see. I might be able to go live tomorrow still. I might have to make a call. I'm going to make a call after stream. If I'm live, you guys will know. I'll let you guys know beforehand, okay, tomorrow morning. If not, then I would expect to not go live tomorrow, but I will be live tomorrow night, okay? Have a beautiful day, everyone. Have a great night. What an amazing stream. What a fucking amazing stream, guys. I love you all. I'll see you guys either tomorrow morning or tomorrow night. And have a great one, guys.